Good morning, friends. This is Kim Pincher, and I wanted to share with you guys my soap making. I use the recipe from Back to Basics by Abigail Gehring. You guys got my gloves on. I am pouring my lye solution in my cold filtered water. This was in the refrigerator. I want you to see the temperature gauge as I do this. So under soap making, on page 422, you have all different kinds of methods. It shows you how to make your own lye, different soap recipes. The Castile soap right here is what I do. I do the actually it's right below it. You have 3 parts oils. So you take your Castile and see how the Castile is mostly heavy on the tallow. It's like 3 parts tallow to 1 part olive. The coconut and olive is 1 part of each. So I do 2 parts tallow, 1 part coconut, and 1 part olive. And if you want to just try a single bar method, this is a really great recipe. 1/2 cup of cold salt water, 2 heaping tablespoons of the commercial lye, and 1 cup of melted beef tallow. It could be rendered lard too. You can do the lard. And then the basics are the same no matter what. So you need your containers. So I have 2 different molds. This is my second mold that I got. I really enjoy this mold. You do need cutters, which I have 2 different ones. And the first molds that I got, now these worked okay for the first time. The second time, I don't know what happened, but I had the hardest time getting this part out. Okay, so you want to get your containers ready. So you're going to have a container to hold your lye. And this container needs to be something that will not react. So a metal mixing bowl works good, or like a ceramic pot. And then you need like a wooden spoon for storing your lye, and you need a thermometer because you're going to check your temperatures. You need some rubber gloves because the lye is very harming. It will burn you. And then of course your molds. So let's see. It says you need newspaper or something to cover your work surfaces. I just use my table and then I clean it really good afterwards. So the lye is going to heat up really fast. So I always have an ice bath ready to put the lye in because you're going to want your oils to be more than your lye. So with the lard, you bring the lye and the fat to 95 to 98 before you mix them together. Some experts recommend that the fat be 93 degrees. Oh no, the fat is 125 degrees, so you want that temperature to be higher than your lard. So you're going to have to bring your lard temperature down and keep your fat, your oils, so like your rendered lard. That one I keep in the refrigerator, so I do warm that one up, and then I just add my coconut oil and my olive oil to that because those are already room temperature. So that is very important that your temperatures are right. So 125 for your fat and 93 for your rendered lard or your beef tallow. To pour in your lye solution in a steady stream while continuing to stir your mixture. Okay, so the lye mixture gets poured into your fats. So that's very important. And then you want to have you can do an egg beater. What I do is something that I bought on Amazon. It's like, and I can show you that whole process. So, okay, I've got my lye solution stirred up. It's in the ice bath. I will probably be adding some more ice. You can see the temperature gauge. It's up to 150 degrees. Make sure that it is in a well circulated area because you won't even be able to see the steam, but it will choke you up pretty good. It will start steaming up once it's stirring, and it's caustic. It's creating a reaction with the water right away. So always make sure that you have I have a window right here. I could open that up. I also have a fan coming from this side and another fan right over here. Well circulated area when you're working with your lye solution. Okay, next is I'm going to do my rendered lard. So if you're working with pounds, then you're going to measure out your pounds. I'm working with cups, and so I also use castor oil. I forgot to mention that. I do castor oil, I do lard, coconut oil, and extra virgin olive oil. It's like 1/4 of each. I actually make it more lard than the other ingredients. So as long as you have your total amount in fat and oil, that's very important. And then I'm going to warm that up on the stove, make sure it's the exact temperature it needs to be. And then we mix our lye into our fat solution.